Got inside Belgium, who fought the fight. He stayed in the contest. Noble feeds it further on Rao. Goes with the short to long. And is that the required? It is.
Good kick.
Struck that magnificently. And there is our opener. Noble. Again, hits a good spot with the kick, but Melbourne surround it. Fumble Langdon. Trouble now. Long goes and gets. Feeds it further out. Coming down, Joel Jeffrey having a ping. McAndrew to Noble to Jeffrey to the pocket where they've got the free man. Butterick put it down towards Rioli. His inside kick is a sizzler. And here's the guy who laid the tackle to start it all. Bailey Humphrey with the work rate to get forward off it. A little bit of R&R. But they're still on the bye, Melbourne. And Gold Coast are on a mission.
No, he won't.
Just chips it to Took. So the big three, that looked like an arm chop. Even though he kind of marked that, Clayton Oliver, he's got a case there. Was that a marking contest, and did he actually mark it? In the loss to the Giants last week and a couple of goals. He's in spectacular form again. 5 goals to 0.
Umpire elbow. Langford.
Umpire elbow, boys.
That's a week.
Yeah, that's a week to the ump.
We ever seen that before? A player injured by an umpire elbow. Collins gets in there. Viney getting himself dirty. Good to see. Tries to pump it out there. Petty has another flying shot, and this time he delivers. Let the game begin. He's got a couple of tall players that he goes toward. King was edged out.
I like the way he's jumping at the ball, though. Lynch, it's asking questions of Stephen, mate.
In he struts. That looks fantastic. Great start for Ben King. Had a fumble on cue as we're wrapping him up. Petty, no front on contact. That wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Has he been concussed by it? He had a concussion issue earlier this year.
Yeah, it was
Harrison Petty. Little incident we saw earlier as Powers taken to the line. So Melbourne essentially going to be down a man if Petty can't come back on. So holding the ball. They do practice them a lot these days. He bends that around. It's coming. It's coming. Magnificent. For goal 200 for Jake Melcham. Fought their way back to compete for a spot in the 8 with those that were just outside it. Then, having lost their last 3 games, find their season on the canvas again. They've still got a lot to play for here, and you can sense it. Pick it out of the middle. One of their main men, to Gawn, who is their inspiration. Don't wreck a good story by the truth, Brownie.
Put it in the book.
Was never in doubt. Captain's goal. Tackling's improved in this second term as well. Rao, hard it down. Bingham. Tackling improved. Viney had him cold there. Play on advantage. Pickett with one boot on, one boot off. Finds Melcham on the march. Lucky Pickett had the boot on the right foot. He had one sock, one boot. And Melcham slots it. It is game on. That one. Miller on the run. Out wide. Rioli on the move. Back to Miller. A little double grab. Hits a good spot. Walter. King!
Oh, what a mark.
The king of all! If you didn't hear Jack Rewald's comments, you heard your comments about Damien Hardwick's comments about Jack Rewald's comments. And he slots it. And he could be the man.
Melbourne's got an outnumber here.
French. Can he hit it, though? This is the kick. He does. So Melcham within range if he gets onto this. Maybe be on the way back for his 3rd. Awesome. Love the fight back from the Demons. Hasn't been bad. Wow. Petrarca to Viney. Inside 50. Jefferson caught behind. Pickett gets his moment. And you always knew he was going to have 1 or 2. It's game 4 for Matthew Jefferson. Edged out of that with ease, really, from the brute that is Collins. Rao, speaking of brutes. May gets there. Bowie caught. King. Little push off was nice. Butterick gives it away. Humphrey. And they're piling it on again, the Suns. can smell some blood here, the Suns.
Oh.
Hard. May this time in some trouble. And they come from everywhere to let him know.
Now, they'll probably reverse this. Probably. But I don't mind it, to be honest.
The replay's going to be interesting here, and it's on. Oliver behind play. Spot fires everywhere. There's barely a player not involved right now. Play on advantage, and Ainsworth drives it into the river. He's now played one more for Melbourne than for the Gold Coast that he played 123 for. Fritsch gets on the end of this. Melbourne's not out of this game right now. Bailey Fritsch, 2 goals, 3 last week. Struck that well. Did he get enough on it? He did. It carries, and they're still alive. Lindsay out wide, hoping for Gawn. Weller off the crump. 2-on-1, goal square, and the flyer is Ainsworth. He was protected by Kingwell there. He plays on, wastes no time, and drills it. Still an eternity left. A quarter and a half of footy. Miller goes and gets. Spins out of a jam. Flanders. Barterick. He launches. Bang. Back in. And back amongst them. Connor Maverick. Humphrey pumps it. Walter in a race. He's got the strength. Big jet. He needs to bounce. He gathers. That might be his finest moment in the AFL. The big jet.
Well, he's a great athlete.
Melksham.
Give it to Petrarca.
It's a 2-on-1. Pickett's the one, and he beat it both with a drop kick. A nice Q clash. Sharp feeds it on. Bang! Chandler met hard by Collins. Ball out the back. Jefferson, little toe. Got it to Melksham, and he'll kick his 4th. Not allowed to play on. Gorney. Pickett. Off and running. Open space. Choices are plenty. Goes to Fritsch. He says, I'll just go for home here, boys. The target behind the goals from the Melbourne fans to aim at, and he might actually hit it. He did! Round to Sharp and a roadblock back to Rowell. Pickett's been the one. Breaks the line and goes for home and delivers. Hang on a second. Wide ball. If Long gets there, he does. He plays on. King up. Got it! And drills it. Back out by 25 points. And Ben has 3. Siren sounds. The Suns are in their 15th season in the AFL. They're yet to play finals, but they look finals bound now.